Hello, this is a walkthrough video of my prototype for UX for emerging technology. My app is called Lexivate, and Lexivate is an interactive AI-powered learning app to help users elevate their vocabulary for everyday conversation and professional settings. The aim and objectives for this project are enabling users to naturally incorporate advanced terminology into everyday speech, support professional communication by explaining workplace terminology and abbreviations, offer personalized AI curated content for vocabulary growth, and fostering consistent engagement through gamification and habit tracking. The target audience for this app are young adults aged 18 to 35 who are maybe working professionals in their early careers or university students pivoting into the workspace. So to start off, the user is faced by the onboarding screen where they are invited to create an account by registering with their name, email, and to create a password. So once they've done that, they are invited to log in with their details. And here, the user is invited to do a little questionnaire so that the app can personalize the data towards them. So it says, first, tell us how you'd like to improve. Continue. And here it says, here it says improve your vocabulary, yes or no, so the user can decide if they want to do so. And here the user can decide if they want to articulate their thoughts more and improve their memory retention. So once all that is done, it says, great, let's get to learning. So this is the home page where the user can see all the features immediately. So this is just to see how the homepage looks. And the first feature is the daily feature. And this button determines what kind of setting the user has on their app. So this app will generate daily words for them. So the word of the day is iridescent. And this feature will also allow them to change the setting to maybe weekly if they prefer to do so. The next button is a shuffle button where the user can change the word if they want to learn a different word or if the word is too easy or too hard for them. They can use this button to shuffle for their preferences. And then the next button determines the level the user is at. At the moment, the user is in level 3, and this will change the more the user interacts with the app. So next, we see the word and the description of the word. And this will be the daily setting. Once they log in, the user will be faced with a new word every day. Next, the user can see their progress, and this is the daily streak they have. This is day 18, and they are invited with a nice message from the apps which says, nice work, keep it up, to encourage the user to keep using the app. And here the user can also decide if they want to set a streak goal. So the app invites them to set a streak goal, and here the user can decide what kind of streak they would like to set. So let's say the user wants to set a streak goal of 30 days. So they will click on 30 days, and then they will get started. And here is another encouraging message to keep the user to come into the app. And then once they continue, they can hop into lessons or games. So first we have the jump-in lessons, which are memory cards, word match, and AI chat. So let's go into memory cards. Memory cards will allow users to memorize the words they have already learned. So these are basically just normal memory cards, but digitally on their app. So for this word, let's say they want to see the description. What does this word even mean? So they click on the word and then they get the description of the word. And this can be done in other words as well. And here the user can decide if they want to maybe change, if they want to change the words, they can shuffle and it will show them different words depending on what they prefer. And the next game is called Word Match. Here, the user, in a similar setting, the user is asked to match the words to their description. So let's play this game. And once the game has been completed, the user is once again faced with a message to encourage them. Lastly, the user is invited to go to the AI chat where they can have personal conversations with the AI, which is called Lexi. So here, Lexi will hop into conversations with them to ask about their day or to ask if they have any questions. Here, the user can send voice recordings, or if they prefer messages, they can go to chat. Either way, the voice messages will be translated into normal messages in case they want to read them out. So here in this instance, Lexi asks the user how they are, and then the user for example, response with something. I just put in, I had quite a day today. Work was busy, but I managed to get a lot done. Now, this is where it sounds interesting. The AI will be able to even recommend better word usage within the app. So let's say um, I managed to get a lot done. Here the AI Lexi says, that sounds quite interesting. I'm happy that you have achieved to be productive today. To sound more articulate, instead of saying managed to get a lot done, next time try saying I managed to accomplish my tasks. So even within the app, the user can, within the AI chat, the user can um, learn to sound more articulate. And then the user can see the recent words they have learned so far. It's always the last 3 words, just to have a little summary every day and remind them of what they have learned last. And if we go to the library, here is a more breakdown of what the user has learned so far. Here, they will see a library of all the words they have ever used in the app. And as you can see, there are 2 settings, which are standard and business. So if we go to the business, these are words that the user has learned within their workplace. So let's say we want to go to work and we want to sound more articulate and understand work jargon. So here in the nav bar, the user can go to work, and the overall setting here is the same. It's just that the interface has changed just to separate the standard mode and the work and business mode. So here, instead of it saying daily, it will say tech, and this is the industry the user will be in. So let's say the user is in business. Here the user can tap on the button and search for business. So let's say it's business, search, and then the user will be faced with words that are used in the business industry, such as KPI. So if we go back to tech and we want to learn more about machine learning. So what does machine learning mean? Here we have the description of the word, and if they click on the word itself, machine learning, they will find a breakdown of terminology where they can see the synonyms, that are in sync with machine learning or with the word and the abbreviation, as well as how to use the word in context. So here they have a usage example, and this will be with every word they will um, learn within the business mode. So this is the business. Again, it will be the same layout as the standard. And lastly, we have the profile, where the business can where the user can have a general summary of what they have accomplished. So here we have the streak, which is 18 days, and here we have a summary of words they have learned so far. So here it says 49 new words. And these are the words they have learned within the app so far. And then we have the same, but for the work terminology. So here it says 36 work terms. And then here, once again, the user can see which level they are in. And then we have the shuffle mode, which says daily right now. So if you remember, here it says daily. But if they go to the profile, the user is able to change the setting from daily to weekly, meaning that they will receive one word per week, which they can then memorize and interact with instead of one word per day. Furthermore, we have the AI predictions, where the more they interact with the app, the more the AI can predict how many words they will learn by the end of the year. So here it will say, by the end of the year, you will have learned 457 words. And this is just to keep the user encouraged to interact with the words, to interact with the app, and kind of have an overview of what will be going on in the future. And then we have the progress, where the user can see their tasks they've accomplished. So let's say they have set a goal of 3 words per day. Here they can see that they've accomplished almost all of the 3 words. And likewise, if 3 words per day are almost accomplished, that means it will be 21 days per week. And this just shows where they are at in this stage. So this is the overview of the profile. This is the overview of the homepage. This is the overview of the business page. And this is the overview of the library. And this is the end of the prototype walkthrough. Thank you.